haven't been cut your eyelashes? No, I don't have a fucking ridiculous.
This is outrageous.
Tell us. Exactly. So lively, ready to go. Maggie. Margaret. 1 minute. 1 minute to show. Wait, are you there? There's nothing there, Brando. That way, weird. That's what I said, but she didn't get thank you. Very upset. Okay, should we move that curtain more, or do you think that'll be okay?
What time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, what time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, what time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, he's back from the dead.
Your
Putting it
show.
on the map, yeah. Saskatoon, right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah.
Your show.
What time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah.
Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah. Keep listening.
Happy Friday to you. Hold on, I got something for this if I can keep holding this. Working? Yeah, air horns. The Friday air horns are flowing. Welcome to the last hour of your work week. This is the Friday edition of your show. My name is Gary, and this right here, still as far as we know, the only show originating in Saskatoon, going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, scheduled viewing. And it feels really good to be able to say that because we say it all the time here. If you're doing things that no one else is doing, you stand out. So thank you to you for being a part of this each and every day. We greatly appreciate it. And I got to tell you, a lot of fun is always had. And thank you to everyone else here as well that helped build this place, except for Marge. Maggie, old Ben Kenobi. You were on your spot. I have to do a little roving Maggie cam here today, but that's all right. We got Dragon on the ones and twos today. I got it, buddy. Look at this. Look at this. There we go. There we go. That is good. All right, we're ready. We're ready to go. Live. I mentioned we're live all the time. This is what happens. You never know what's going to happen. Anything can happen. It's very, very fun. We have animal trainers all around us, and the reason we have those trainers is because of this animal right here. This is the Maggie Cam. Look at that. She's got a little flow going on with the AC too. I really, really appreciate that. The Maggie Cam, proudly brought to you by our incredible friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. When you walk into those majestic doors, the experience you have is second to none. They have a greeting dog, just like Margaret, named Leroy. He says hello to you. He's got a bed right by the door. He walks you up. You say hi to either Rochelle or Mike. They walk you through your experience, whether you're looking for food, whether it's the dry food or the raw, organic food in the fridge in the back. You want to get your animal on that raw food diet, they got you covered. They got a cleaning station that everybody raves about. It's absolutely fantastic, super convenient. As well, they got all the toys your pets can handle. They got all the outfits. They got the leashes. They got the collars. I got a buckle-up collar right here. It's a Spider-Man Marvel Comics collar and a matching leash just inside. and so much more. Maggie actually has a shirt that says "Straight Out of the Dog Park." She's pretty badass like that. It goes with her whole love and passion for gangster rap. It's pretty cool. And everything else, whether it's medicines, things you don't even know that you need, they have for you there. And if they have something that you need that they don't have, then they'll order it for you. That's the kind of people Mike and Rochelle are as well. They are open after hours and on weekends thanks to Kirsten and Chris. I promise you, your life will get better the second you walk in those doors at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. That was a really good Maggie camp. Maggie, I take it back. You did a great job. Proud of you today. Every day, all the time. How could you be mad at a dog like that, hey? All right, time to get down to business. Fridays around here, we have, I guess we have names for each day. The Your Show banner is just that. It's a banner. Each day is a different show. On Mondays, we have Brooksy who comes by. We do gaming with Brooksy, and then she comes on the show, so it's, I guess, a Brooksy Monday, if you will. The All That Eggs podcast boys stop by on Tuesday. That's Uncle Mike and Matt from all the bands. Getting ready for the big June 7th show. Endless Chaos on Time of the Demise and Raven Witch at the Black Cat. A lot of fun. We do a lot of good music talk on that one. Then the All the Way Around Table with Adrian the Canadian, a.k.a. Coach Number 1, along with Coach Comma 2, Simon Hyatt, Curtis Anderson. Thursday, we check in with CTV's Matt Young, and our friend Johnny Factoid stops by every now and then. And Fridays, oh boy, Fridays, let me tell you. We call it the Friday Fun Table. And there was an intro being made at some point, but Network Ryan, I think I dropped the ball a bit on that. And I don't know if it's finished yet, so I can't throw to it now, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We will bug him some more to get that done. The reason we have a Friday Fun Table is because of these two people right here. Mainstays on the network. One half of the Past Our Bedtime podcast. One half of the Commander Cookout podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Uncle Brando in Hardcore!
Cora, Cora isn't wearing shoes.
What? No shoes?
I never wear my shoes in here.
It's a good
What?
move.
It's the worst when you have socks on.
Oh, I just noticed that you have a top of your foot tattoo.
I do.
Is that the most painful place you've been tattooed?
No, I was drinking when I got that one done, so it wasn't so bad.
Do you still love it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a memorial. It's the only tattoo that really means anything to me. It's my memorial of my stepdad. He passed away when I was 20.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful tattoo.
It's really nice.
I'd say anything on the inside of my arm. Or my shins. My shins were the worst.
Oh, I think anything where like the bone is like close to
Yeah.
the top, right? Getting tattooed in the muscle isn't so bad. I'm kind of a coward, so I've made sure that I've been on like the anything I can squeeze.
Yeah.
I'll put a tattoo there. Can't squeeze it, won't tattoo
Well,
it.
they put the numbing spray on one of my shins, and it was the worst experience of my life because it would be like no pain to the worst pain, no pain to the worst pain. And just give me all the pain.
Oh yeah, I was the same way where it's like, oh man, I haven't felt anything for like
Yeah.
and then it's just the worst.
Yeah, I
And
feel
you
like
pay money for that.
Yep.
yeah, I feel like when you
it's
get
so
the
cool.
pain, your body goes into a little bit of shock, and then you're like, okay, we can get through this.
Yeah. It's like I'm paying money for this.
Yeah.
And it's gonna look really cool when it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tattoo talk. I like that.
Here we are.
We have one more seat there. You can see it right now.
I think he has to wait for the
Are we gonna
video.
do something first? Oh, okay. All right, set it up.
Okay, so I'm trying to put myself out there on social media, which I absolutely hate.
Yeah,
but
it's
I
the
need
worst.
to learn the skills, and in
worst.
order to do that, you got to make content. It's the absolute worst. I hate it. However, Charlie and I were rollerblading on the weekend. I usually roller skate, okay? So I got some rollerblades lent to me to see if I like it. I haven't roller skated in about 30 years. So I made a TikTok out of it. My first experience in 30 years. And so I think Dragon's gonna
gonna
play
watch
it.
this then?
Yeah, there's words up on it so you can see it. But you know Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Obviously.
So that theme song is playing in the background because you guys can't hear it. Oh, he's gonna give you guys some earpieces.
Boom. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Oh,
You do it, Dragon. Make the magic happen. Do it. Here she goes. Wait for it. Wait for it.
That's my kid.
Man, you're beating the crap out of her in the ring.
Oh, yeah.
No, it gets better.
Oh, that's right.
Can you pick up your phone?
Let's see what this Hey, there you go.
Oh,
Still good.
oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like it's comedy.
It's great comedy.
Yeah,
it's,
my knee.
Slapstick humor.
I haven't had such a big scab on my knee since I don't know, I was a kid, and there's shit coming out of it every day. I have to pull shit out of it. Like,
your
because
scab?
I think it's because my pants keep rubbing on it, and I have like fleece pants that I wear, and like, it's gross.
It's like your sweats like stick.
Yeah, it's disgusting. And when I sleep, it heals, and then when I wake up, it's like the worst pain in the world because I have to crack open again.
Ugh.
But anyway, Charlie fell 3 times. I fell 3 times. My husband had to pick us up a block away from our house.
Why can you not rollerblade?
I don't know. My feet felt like they were being crushed. What is that?
Well,
Is that how skates is?
It depends.
It's different. They are different.
This guy used to rollerblade down the hallways at work all the time.
Yeah.
It's freaking
Okay.
amazing.
They're different boot styles. Like the rollerblade is more of a a structured thing, like a snowboard boot or a hockey skate.
Yes.
Meant to like hold your ankles and everything in place because you're balancing over something that's smaller.
Yes.
Whereas roller skates have a little bit more give and a little more.
My roller
'cause you're
skates-
not balancing to stand up.
Right.
You're balancing not to slip and fall down.
Right. It's way easier on roller skating, I feel like. And my shins were so sore. My body's still sore from rollerblading, and that was on the weekend. Well, I also fell 1,000 times.
Biff, yeah.
Like hard.
I'm sorry for laughing so hard at you falling down.
I hit like there was no concrete. It was like all gravel. There was like a little section. So I hit the gravel section on the concrete. So it's not my fault.
Clearly. Well,
And the second time I fell, my blade got stuck in a crack, and then I fell. So that's also not my
were
fault.
you wearing safety gear?
I was wearing wrist guards.
Okay.
That's usually what I only wear. But I haven't been falling on roller skating. Anyway,
It's a lot
I'm
different.
putting myself out there. If you guys want to follow me, it's my handles. It's Coralie time.
Coralie. It's Coralie time?
It's Coralie time.
It's Coralie time. Okay. I will follow that. I will do that. I'll do that. I'm not afraid.
I don't follow anything.
I'll watch people
Yeah.
I'll cheer you on from the sidelines.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't fall anything?
he's getting it. He's getting it.
Yeah, I'll show myself out. Sorry.
No, that was pretty good. Are we ready for the final member for the fun table today?
Yes. Bring him out. Bring him
ready?
out.
Are you ready?
Bring him out.
He looks ready.
I was actually
Hold on,
here
is
for
your
part
mic
of
on?
the show today.
Tell me your mic's on. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 1/2 of the viewing room. Also, the full meal deal when it comes to all things video, lighting, cameras, handhelds,
Assistant
movies,
directing.
video games, working, in
Attitude.
those things, sassiness,
Yeah.
and a beautiful hand to boot. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Dragon.
Woo!
Frame my sweet dragon in right
Hi.
there. Yeah, buddy.
I liked the tease where you put your hand in, so everybody thought it was Phenom, and they got really excited, and then it was you, and all the excitement was like, "Ew."
It was supposed to be Phenom today,
keep
though, I
forgetting
heard.
that we have a hand that works here.
Yeah.
That's
Am
very
I
funny.
blocking you?
No.
Do you want to switch?
No.
Okay, this is not the time to be your polite self. We're
Yeah.
gonna get down to business.
Oh, I gotta be
here.
my sassy self.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, we
getting
want the
down and
sassy
dirty.
guy.
today.
What camera are we looking at? That one or that one?
Camera 2, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the middle one.
Middle
Okay.
camera, that is our group cam shot, and
Okay.
we will be staying on that one until we send Dragon back to the tooth booth. Shout out to Dr. Hausman and Associates, aka Dr. Funkhauser, the Big Tooth, on
Is it
2nd
Gary's?
Ave. That's where our audio recording booth is, and it's very, very nice.
I just want to make sure I'm talking into it.
Man,
I don't want to lean forward and block
I did that
Cora.
when I had Kendall in here.
You're not
giving
blocking me
Maggie
when
a
the camera's
massage
right there.
From a touch of positivity. If you get too close, it really peaks, so you got to be really
Okay.
careful.
Is it
I did turn my mic
positivity?
down because I know I talk
Do you
loud.
want this one and I'll take
Of course
that
it is.
No, it's okay.
one? Okay.
All right, Hardcore, she's our host for the day. That's why I love Fridays so much, not just because it's always so much fun, but I don't have to do any work. I just sit here and I get to be a guest on her show, and it feels really, really good.
I really like it too.
Yes.
Yeah, you were like, somebody came in last Friday and you're like, I hope it's Cora. It wasn't. I think I had an idea who it was. You guys just didn't tell us who it was.
Well, there's probably a reason
Yeah.
we didn't tell
Yeah,
you.
I know.
It was
Yeah.
Sucky
I think-
Network
and-
Ryan.
No, it wasn't that one.
Wait.
I think I have a feeling who it was. Okay.
No one will know who it was. My hero,
sometimes-
my idol.
Do
He was
I know
the
who
guy
it
that
is?
built the place. Oh yeah, you know. It's all good. Let's not go back to
Oh,
it.
yeah,
It was
let's-
a magical moment. It was
Sorry,
a
sorry.
magical moment.
I
To
remember
this
now.
day, I still dream about it, and I dream about him, and he is beautiful and amazing, and I love him.
It was fun to see that guy.
The best. Yes, the best. All right, I'm going to lean in a little bit more here, Brandon. Just so
Oh,
we can
cool.
really
We're snugging.
get tight.
That's
Let's do
fun.
it. All right, Hardcore, what do you got for us, girl?
So I have a list of questions that each of you can answer, and they're just a way for me to get to know you guys.
Dinosaur.
Yeah, there is a dinosaur question just for you.
Ankylosaurus.
Ooh, good answer.
Can we buzz in? Or
If it does, I'll start with that
Do we
one.
need to ding?
No,
dingers?
no
No
dingings.
dingers?
No.
I'm trained to want to ding
Yeah.
something when
How
you
am I
walk
telling you?
in.
You're gonna want to just leave it on the table.
You think so?
You're gonna
Okay.
be, you're
Okay.
gonna be peeking so hard.
How am I supposed
I just
to
know
throw
from
the bell
experience.
if
It's
we're
really
not
bad.
Well, I could get you the bell just so you could throw.
It's
Okay.
He just wants to throw it.
If dinosaurs could be cloned back into existence, what kind of dinosaur would it be?
Ankylosaurus.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, for sure. They're like the turtle ones with the clubs for tails. I like them lots.
They are cool dinos.
Yeah.
I know Dragon loves dinosaurs.
Do you?
I'm going to list a few favorites.
There we go.
Oh!
Top three. Top three.
Okay.
One sentence
Honorable
of what?
mention.
I feel like he's
Honorable
not gonna be able
mention.
to.
Stegosaurus.
I love
Cool.
good Stegosaurus.
Like 9-year-old me really effed with like
Yeah.
a Stegosaurus.
Their plates not connected to their spines. There's like all the fins on their back not connected to their spines. Their spines.
They're just
anyway.
like.
Stegosaurus.
Yeah,
Just like big moles on their backs?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like cartilage, like your nose.
What a
on their back.
good example
We're already
of
learning.
the moles. Yeah.
Already learning.
I've learned more today than I have in the whole
Yeah.
week.
That's what happens on your show, you guys.
Triceratops.
That's a sassy
Yeah.
one,
Love
yeah.
Triceratops. The way
And
they
they
look,
eat plants, right?
awesome.
Like.
Do they eat
Herbivores?
plants? Are they herbivores?
They're herbivores, yes.
Yeah.
And they'd be the best to ride because they got the like frills around their heads.
Yeah.
So you could
Just grab
steer
them.
them that way, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but then
The-
people would use them for like circuses and stuff, wouldn't they? Like they
just-
do with elephants. So
Well,
do
I was
we?
thinking more like
do we-
getting to work.
Okay.
It'd be like riding a bike. So like they'd take you to
Sure.
work and they go home.
Gary, do you have a pen over there?
No, but grab one.
Okay.
One more, Dragon. Give us one more.
Okay, the T-Rex is awesome.
Oh,
yeah,
I
but-
love a T-Rex.
Of course.
But if I had like a dream dinosaur,
Ooh,
like to have, it would probably be Triceratops.
Yep.
Love it. Also Bronchosaurus, Bronchiosaurus or whatever they're called.
What's that?
Brachiosaurus?
What's that one?
Brachiosaurus, the
That's
ones that
the-
eat plants and trees and like.
That's the big
The
Jurassic
long neck
Park,
one?
Yeah.
Where
That's
they're
a
like,
brontosaurus, isn't it?
they no.
Brachiosaurus had a fin on the top of its
I just
head.
head long neck, and I know that's front.
That was me just yelling
It had
words.
a ridge. It had a ridge on the top
Love
of its head.
dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are cool.
Dinosaurs. Did anybody
Gotta
not
be
like
some
dinosaurs when they were a kid?
Triceratops.
Is that
Me.
you didn't like dinosaurs when you were a kid?
Well, I mean, I liked the movie, but it wasn't something that I obsessed over. Mike,
Like when somebody comes to say, Cora, dinosaurs. You weren't like, ooh.
no.
I don't
I was
think
more-
any
if somebody
child
said that-
loved Jurassic Park as a movie. I don't.
It's scary, man. I
Yeah,
watched it in
yeah.
grade 7 at my
I mean,
friend
I
Kathy
like
Finn's house.
dinosaurs.
I
Don't
remember
come
very
at me.
clearly being like, oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a lot to take in.
That doesn't spark a loving for dinosaurs. I don't think.
More of a fear.
Yeah, the poison spitting one was like,
Yeah.
Those ones are pretty cute.
That's
Yeah.
what they sounded
It's so
like.
angry.
Sometimes I feel like my cat is that dinosaur. Does things like that.
Me and my ex-wife Melinda.
and it's not even real. Like, I think it didn't even exist.
That dinosaur didn't exist?
You just ruined my dreams.
It's not real.
What?
Yeah, they just
So
made it
what's
up.
They
it a
allowed to do
documentary?
that?
No.
They allowed to do
Very
that in
interesting.
movies? Make things fake? Just kidding.
No, just like the internet, everything has to be real.
Yeah.
I would like to know,
Yeah,
you guys,
yeah.
why does nobody mention pterodactyls or any like the flying dinosaurs?
I thought
so
about
scary.
it. I thought about it, but I couldn't learn how to spell it for a long time, and I had a grudge about that.
Yeah,
so-
it's a hard one.
Adventure Island, we were playing over on the Twitch stream. They have a pterodactyl there named Terry, and that's like my favorite animal in Adventure Island. Terry
Hey,
just fly around. It's great.
you just brought up something. For the Twitch stream on June 27th,
You're gonna be
Oh
here.
boy.
instead of doing a video game, why don't we do a magic with me and Gary and you?
You have to talk to the Twitch streaming. That's his
Yeah,
baby.
that would be. We could do that. That could be a thing.
Then
But
I will
he
hang
wants
out.
to Twitch on the
Okay.
Twitch stream. So you want to do the magic on the Twitch stream?
Correct.
Well, we could stream on Twitch with
Yeah,
the
we could
top-down
do
camera.
it.
We can
We
make
could
it happen.
absolutely do it.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying no,
it
I'm
would
not
be,
saying
it would be
any
a
of that.
5 minute.
Okay, that gives you about a month to brush up
Yeah,
on your
don't look at
skills.
me.
I'm good to
No,
go.
you have to play, bro.
You have to
no,
play.
I'll play fine. I could train a million times and it wouldn't make a difference. The second I sit down, nothing will make sense, and I'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I got decks for you guys and everything.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm.
a red deck guy. That's what I learned when I was a guest hosting on CCO.
Do you think what color do you think I'm gonna be? Green. I think I'm green.
Green and red.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Okay.
And you're probably gonna win because that deck is a 1.
Oh.
If you're a CCO fan, you'll know exactly what deck that is.
Oh, see, June 27th. Let's make it happen.
What is your dinosaur?
You didn't
Like
have ones. You didn't like
the
those.
one off of Jurassic Park that doesn't exist.
The poison spitter.
Spinosaurus.
What was
No,
it called?
Spinosaurus.
I'd say a raptor. I like the raptors.
Ooh, a
They are
Velociraptors.
pretty cool. I always wanted the Berry Bar, local business here in Saskatoon. They used to sell those like great big ceramic lawn ornaments,
I like
and they
that.
had the one that was a life-sized Velociraptor.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't like $2,200, there's nothing that would have stopped me from buying that and putting it in my backyard.
Trunk space maybe, but yeah, other than that,
Hell
you're good.
no. They deliver that shit for sure. And
For that price,
And
yeah.
I dressed it up for like, I put a Santa hat on at Christmas, and I get like a Halloween costume. I was so excited about the whole thing, and I saw the price tag. I was like, I can't afford this. I work.
So when
in
I
media.
win the lottery, I'm going to buy you a giant dinosaur.
And
Are
it
they
will-
closing the dinosaur in Drumheller? The T-Rex? Is that true?
No, there's no way that
They
they're going to
can't.
close down
I
that
think- I
museum.
think
For
they are.
renovations, they can.
I think they're getting rid of it.
Oh.
The Royal Tyrrell Museum?
The
Like, I think
museum
they're
or the
getting rid of
dinosaur that
the
you
dinosaur.
climb into?
And
Guys,
I-
it's
that's
not
why
the
T-Rexes are my
It's the
favorite.
T-Rex from The Wizard, the greatest movie
You
ever
need to
made.
you need to
Okay,
watch
that's what
that
we
movie
call
and do a
Okay.
review on it, please. I've been trying to convince Adam, and he's like, you know how many people tell us to watch movies? He sounds like that too.
The
Oh,
Wizard?
whoa! I'll make sure it's the next movie we do. I can't promise that, but it's
You
one of
guys,
the movies
it's,
we do.
It's literally one of the
It's
best movies
so
ever
good.
made.
The Wizard?
Are you gonna do the
Oh,
review
yeah.
with us?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dude,
We'll make it
you're
happen.
a
Yeah.
you're a guest. Am I?
Can we do it?
Yes.
Work-
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll,
work
we'll,
through it.
we'll combine the podcast and we'll do our past our viewing room, like
Well-
in a hot tub.
Oh my God!
Like,
I'll cook supper. You'd have to
that's
come.
an added bonus, I guess. Sure,
Yeah.
I'll bring popcorn or something.
I'll barbecue.
Gimme,
Yeah.
Jimmy Woods.
I have never felt jealousy like this in my life. I have never felt this amount of jealousy.
I'm telling you guys,
Oh.
The Wizard, like Lucas, one of the like meanest badass villains you'll ever meet in a movie. When he pulls out the power glove,
It's so bad.
yeah, he
good.
sets the gauntlet down. It's the best.
And the dinosaur from Drumheller is in the movie. That's
Yeah.
why we're going with it. Okay.
I legit
okay.
thought I asked my parents numerous times to take me to the dinosaur in California so I can see it. Little did I know I'd already seen that dinosaur numerous times on trips to Calgary. It's like, what? I've been on that dinosaur. I do want to say, Mike from Pet Plant on 8th Street just texted me, and he is the most amazing guy. He said, you already have the big award we just got today on the Maggie Cam. Amazing, damn is the best. This is what I'm talking about. When I talk about Mike and Michelle being like, oh, I can do that. Hold on. I can do that.
Stop it.
Mike and Rochelle, we love you so much, and this is what I mean. Like, incredible human beings. You
Yeah.
know, they're not just like people that run a business. They care and they watch and they listen. We go in there, you have the best time. So, love you, buddy. Thank you for the kind words. And the Maggie Cam, second to none in like the universe of things. We might have to have another award. Might be a 6-time award.
It
now
smells
after
good
that.
in Pet Planet.
They were
I just
so
wanna
good to
throw
us
that
when we
out.
took Ursula in there,
The best.
and they weren't even mad that like I left the wash bay with just coated in wet dog underfur. Like I tried to clean it as best I could, but
They probably saw your effort.
there's a level at
This
which
is what I'm saying.
there just isn't any more I can do
I
as a
thought you were going to
mortal person.
apologize for washing yourself and the dog washing.
Left a little bit rough there.
Look, there was a lot of shampoo. I might have left some hair.
I was just going to say, my dog has treats that smell so bad. And sometimes you think, like, when you go buy, like, dog food somewhere, it's going to be, like, a gross smell because dog food doesn't smell great.
No.
But,
Dude.
But I'm going to be honest, it
Dude.
smells great in there. And it doesn't
They-
smell like old dog food at all. It smells like
the raw food.
happiness.
That's why it smells nice.
Tuesday is treat day. Treats are on sale on Tuesdays at Pet Planet on 8th Street. So you can go get some really good smelling.
I should
treats.
go
Yeah,
there.
I went and got dog food for Maggie in there, and
So
they had
good.
like the whole.
Yeah.
They had the treat
I love
counter.
it. Yeah, man, it's amazing.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
one of the many deals they have going on, and can't say it enough. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy when you know someone is just as happy as we are with what we're doing, and that's a good man right there. I love you, Mike.
So that's our favorite dinosaurs. What?
This is the Friday Fun Table hanging out. We got one half of 3 different shows here. Together, they are on one show. One half of the viewing room, one half of Past Our Bedtime, one half of the Commander Cookout podcast. Everybody is here, and we're rolling into the weekend and having a lot of fun while we do it.
Okay, pick a number between 1 and 34.
Done. 2.
Number 2, if extra lives were a thing in the real world,
Oh my
how
God.
would you get them?
Okay, this is important. Do
Lay it
I
on me.
start with 1 life and I have to earn another
Correct,
one? Or do I
yes.
start with a number of lives?
No, you have 1 life and you have to earn them.
100 coins.
Like, where do you get your
It's a
coins
classic
from?
trope. The bank.
The Royal History Museum.
No, I don't like the bank, but I also don't like hitting my
Blocks.
head onto a brick.
Isn't it his fist? I remember
Yeah,
having this
but-
argument before.
It's funny when it's funnier when it's his head.
Okay.
But it has to be coins. It has to be something that you.
Dude, Sonic, you were
Collect.
just
It doesn't
playing
have to.
Copper wire. Why is Brando in the backyard?
You're the free man, damn it!
You were just playing Sonic on the Sega CD that CTV's Matt Young fixed for you.
Oh man,
So
I'm
maybe
so
there's something.
happy
He's
for
Sonic's always getting coins. Maybe you gotta like roll up in a ball and slam into like little computer monitors or something.
Maybe that could be a thing. That could be a thing. I don't know how you get them. I feel like
Ma-
coins would be the way to do it.
Can I say one?
Please do.
When you spread kindness.
That was literally mine. I was just saying doing good deeds, like helping an old lady cross the street, and you're like, hey, if you get hit by a car, maybe you can survive this next time. Like, I don't know, I said next time like it happens often.
Yeah.
But like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I was gonna say the same thing, like doing something nice. or,
Yeah.
like,
My friend Alex actually, on Monday, was driving down 8th Street with his girlfriend Katie, and they saw an elderly person like.
is this incriminating?
No.
Okay.
She was suffering from heat stroke, and she like fainted right on the street.
Oh,
She fell down,
no.
she hit her head, and they like hopped out of the truck, and they ran over, and they did CPR, and the ambulance came, and she's gonna be okay. But like they saved a life, so they will
Really?
get an extra life for that for sure.
Coins.
Yeah, well that's why it's a
Coins.
good. That's why it's a good idea.
Or
Yeah.
extra life. Check.
Yeah.
And you know what? You know what makes me extra happy about that is that most people would have drove right by.
Yep.
Without a care in the world. People.
Well, you have to
People
go
putting
around
others
her, but
before
yeah.
themselves, man, that's the sweet spot.
And-
That's what we wanted. That's what we're pushing.
And our boy Alex, as you know
Sweet
from the
dude.
last CCO Sidewalk Slam,
Sidewalk slam.
he only has one leg, so we had to like get
Hobble.
over there on his cane to like do CPR and like first aid on his leg.
That's
So
crazy.
Very cool.
She's
Good for
okay.
them.
Yep.
They talk. Do they talk?
They
to her?
called the hospital to make sure she was okay.
Okay,
And they said we
cool.
can't release information about patients,
Yes,
but like
she is okay.
she's gonna.
What a great
But,
story.
like, here's her room number, and she's perfectly fine.
Right,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's
I
pretty
like that.
cool. So that's
What a
good
great
news.
story.
That's
Cool.
good news.
Okay.
What's
Pick a
next?
number between 1 and 34.
Oh, this takes the next question.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just clued into that one.
Yeah, I always pick
17.
Nice. What do we got?
If you
for
were an
17?
animal at the zoo, which animal would you be?
which zoo.
Oh, the monkey for sure.
Interesting. That was quick.
That's just
Just because you can speak the language.
I would-
Everyone loves the monkeys.
I would be Peter at
Peter the Pronghorn.
yeah, because he
I-
gets
I
clearly
just
all he gets to
posted- You were
love.
talking about editing shorts. I just posted one of Peter the Pronghorn. Brooksy had a video and she was petting Peter, and then at the end of it, he made the funniest face. He's like, "Ah!"
How do I
That's
get to
me.
pet animals at the zoo?
uncanny.
You have to
That's
know
me.
Brooksy. So you can see that on in the short. How do shorts show up on the YouTubes?
Unrecommended. Sometimes you
That's
can
how it
just
is?
see it on our page.
I
Yeah.
think I would know this. I'm posting there like 3 times a freaking day.
You'll
They'll
scroll
be
around on
posted.
YouTube. You'll see it. Maybe
Yeah.
it's recommended.
You're doing
to you.
good on your
shorts.
shorts.
I'm trying.
The pronghorn, the second fastest land animal.
Yes.
And people
But-
are
Yes.
always shocked by that because they're
But-
like they're everywhere.
Get
But-
this. What kind of family do you think it's from?
A louvelet?
No, it's a freaking giraffe family, bro.
What?
Really?
Yeah, pronghorn is in the giraffe family,
I was gonna say it's like
but
a
it's the
deer
second
family.
fastest land animal on Earth.
That's amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Next to.
Cheetah.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the dogs versus cats episode? A fact come out of it, so you might learn something. Domestic cats are faster than dogs.
I believe that.
True or false? Or...
I absolutely believe that.
It's a fact.
I think Maggie's a little angry at that.
Well, she only has 3 legs. So
Yeah,
she's
and she
not-
still beats cats in races.
I mean,
Oh.
I mean, it
She's
doesn't.
very
It
fast.
doesn't surprise me. The fastest land animal is a cat, so I'm not really gonna.
Interesting.
Logic would serve.
I just thought that was a really good little fact that
Yeah.
Brooksy brought in. Like, how the heck does a giraffe family member become the second fastest animal on land?
Oh, I was talking about cats.
I know. I'm going back to this because
He's
it's
going-
blown
he's
my
going
freaking
back.
mind.
Yeah, because giraffes are not fast.
No, and they got
course
really
they're fast.
nice tall necks.
I
Well, of
don't
course-
think they are
Of course,
very
giraffes
fast.
are fast. Oh yeah, of course they
Get
have
outta
4
here.
legs,
Well,
long
let's
legs.
see
Yeah,
let's
of
see how
course,
fast they can
everything in like the desert is
The-
fast.
the
oh
safari.
yeah,
And they have the
yeah.
same number of bones in their big necks as we do.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
How fast
real
can
big
a
bones.
giraffe run?
Where
We're gonna find
specifically
out.
are giraffes native to though?
The safari.
Central Africa. Like in the savannah in Africa.
This is turning into like Brian Fellow's Safari Planet out here.
My phone
This is good.
updated and
Like,
I
you
don't know
where
where anything
Egypt
is.
In Africa.
You
It's
want me to
fast is
find
a
out?
giraffe?
It's where Africa is connected to like the European.
Yeah,
Eurasian
yeah.
continent.
35
South
miles
of
an hour.
that.
South of that.
35
That's
is
pretty
fast.
fast.
That's
That's
fast.
pretty fast,
100%
yeah.
that's fast.
How fast is a domestic cat?
48
48 kilometers.
The domestic cat faster than the
How
giraffe.
fast is a dog?
Hey, how fast is
35.
Maggie?
Maximum 20 miles per hour.
Not Maggie.
Greyhound.
So search up fastest dog ever.
Fastest greyhound ever.
You see those
Maybe not
guys rip around on the
specifically.
track?
72 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
So like,
Okay, in
Still
the
not
episode
even,
she
not
does
even
say,
close to the pronghorn or the cheetah. For
how
the record.
fast is a pronghorn?
would it stand to reason that
60.
dogs are going to get faster through time as breeding? Like,
No
as,
chance.
No. That's
Is that
miles per
what it-
hour.
what it states?
96 kilometers per hour.
That's a very fast.
Wow.
So fast. They're as fast as a car.
In the words of Owen Wilson, wow.
Wow.
Okay,
Oh,
now,
wow.
Gary, pick a number between 1 and 34.
Oh, wait, I want
before
to
we
say
do-
I want to say what animal I'd be at the zoo. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Woo.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I would be a meerkat.
I love the
'Cause,
meerkats.
like, it's pretty chill. You always have a pretty like.
You're always
sizable
warm.
enclosure. You're always toasty, and you got your friends, and you can like cuddle up and
Yeah.
sleep in the tree stump that they put into
Here's
your
the thing.
enclosure for you.
Here's the thing, he
I've
always
been
says it.
there, and I see a lot of kids banging on the glass, and I feel so bad for the meerkats. Actually, the monkeys go through the same thing, but like, maybe let's not bang on the glass,
We need a,
guys. Like,
we need a
maybe
glass
they don't
bouncer.
want that.
You need someone to stand
And
there and say, "Don't do that."
If your parents, your 4-year-old doesn't know better, but just like
Yeah, the
educate
parents
them.
know-
Make the,
parents
like
know
if
better.
you're like if your kid's 4, like maybe just tell them, hey buddy, like meerkats are cool, but don't knock on the glass.
My absolute dream job is to be in the butterfly house at the Saskatoon Forestry Farm Park and Zoo. And my job is to hang out in there with a blackjack. And whenever a kid tries to touch a butterfly's wing, I just, and out they go. Like,
Why
Like
would you do it to the
bounced or
butterfly?
punched? But I don't know what kind of action that was. Were you kicking them out or
no,
you're punching them?
No, you're thumping them over the back of the head with a sock full of sand. So 1 minute they're trying to touch a butterfly and ruin its life. And then the next minute they're in the infirmary outside of the zoo that they have been banned from. for
So
life.
look at these two approaches. I was like, educate your kids. Brandon was like, you're gonna take a sock, you're gonna put rocks in it, you're gonna
He said sand.
Sand.
sand is mini rocks.
It is mini rocks.
Sand
I
is
love
the most
rocks.
rocks you can fit in a sock.
yeah, statistically.
I will tell you guys this: the meerkats at the zoo are adopted or sponsored by Dr. Hausman and Associates.
Wow.
so
We've
cool.
learned
So he
so
always
much
says,
already.
you'll be talking to him. So what's going on?
Can
He's
we
like, I
make
don't know.
this
I'm
a
gonna
2-hour
be
episode?
running
Yeah.
around, and I don't know. Maybe I'll go see my meerkat.
That is so
That's
cool.
Good for you.
Oh,
They
that's
made like
awesome.
made a nice donation, so now he's like the
The guy.
sponsor for the meerkat.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Sorry for coughing, by the way. It's the smoke. Hope everyone is safe and don't have to evacuate.
Yeah,
concur.
I concur
Yes,
too.
we have talked about that. We got a lot of friends at Candle Lake and
Lots
surrounding area.
Lots of
And
friend up north. Nobody wants
my
anything bad
cabin's
to
on
happen.
fire watch. Like our family cabin is on evacuation notice for the last couple days. So
It's dicey for sure. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna do a live read here because, believe it or
It's
not,
time.
we're halfway through and we've only got through 3 questions.
Yeah,
This is how
3.
we do it.
Check
When
it
it's
out.
just what's your opinion on stuff? Oh man, yeah.
It's the best. That's why I checked mark them off because then I can reuse this for another episode.
Very
Yeah, live.
forward thinking.
That's my
Thank you very much, Dragon. All right, I'm here to tell you now. Why should you work with Mobley this spring? It's a great question. Well, if you're looking to buy a home, he's got your back. We love that. Mobley Urente with TMG The Mortgage Group works with multiple lenders, to find the best financing options, even if you're self-employed, have non-traditional income, or face credit challenges, all right? His services are completely free, and he is here for you from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Whether you need refinancing, a mortgage renewal, or just expert advice down the road, he will always be here to help. That is Mobley Urente, mortgages made simple. Give him a call or text him anytime, 306-370-5804. That is your live read for today. We love our main man, Mobley. If you feel like you or your business or your charity or your organization or your conference, whatever it is, could use a little extra push out there as we continue to become the voice of Saskatoon, hyper-local, all about this city, all you gotta do is just send us an email. It's real simple. And people have been singing this song. I did a solo one yesterday, and it was not as good as when there's people around. So with that in mind, we're gonna sing this song for you.
we built this. Oh,
Listen,
Built this city of rock and roll. I had to get it out. It's too much. That was like an earworm right there. Just send us an email to 1, 2, 3, 4.
Contact@dufferinave.com.
Just you guys.
This is the email. This is the theme song.
Beautiful. Bunch of angels up here. I have no idea.
That's
All
my
then we
favorite
sing.
part.
Am I pulling it? I never sit here.
that's
Yeah,
it's
you
a
gotta be
it's a
careful.
it's a pull actually.
Yeah, and
'Kay.
Dragon, you just
Get
gotta
out
watch
of
your
here.
face,
'Kay.
man. She's gonna come
Yeah.
flying for you. You're gonna take one right in the face. All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. Get out of here. Pretty good. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
we did pretty good.
The last
That's the best
song.
one I think I've ever
Sight.
done.
Made by Royal Anders. That was my He-Man read right there. Website. I'm Gary, friend of Adam's, Prince of Eternia. Dufferin Ave Media Network sign, very nice.
Oh, nice.
Send it down, send it down. We're gonna blow this one because it's too far away. So on 3, 1, 2, 3, get it out of here. Pretty good. It's like bowling, hey? What's that called? English or like Chicago or something when you put spin on a bowling ball? There's a term. I'll look it up right away. It's really funny. Really funny stuff. We're laughing, but I'm telling you, it's true.
I know there's people that take that shit serious.
Brando,
Yeah.
tell us about this.
Oh, Twitch, speaking of singing songs, we are going to do the iconic opera scene.
We're
Final
really
Fantasy
opera house,
VI,
baby!
Tonight at 7 p.m. We're going to be playing some Final Fantasy VI. We got Brooksy on Mondays. We got Brando and Gary on Tuesday afternoons. Phenom eventually is going to come in, so we got lots going on the Twitch stream. So go over to twitch.tv/Dufferin Media and just check out all the cool stuff we got going on there. We'd love to have you. It's lots of fun. It's like playing video games with your buds in the basement while drinking a beer and having pizza.
That was pretty good.
That's what everybody misses. We all like that. So Blockbuster Days. So come by, check it out. So you have a good time.
Oh, Blockbuster. I love it so much. What the heck is it called when you put spin on a bowling ball, you guys? There's like a name from like a
A
city.
backspin.
Wrist action.
No, it's like Chicago or something.
I just had a flashback.
Chicago spin.
It'd be
bowling.
funny if it was like Burbank. It's actually so close. It's so
Burbank,
far.
California.
Burbank, Washington. What the hell is
Chicago
that?
bowling. Burbank. That's Robert Goulet. Will Ferrell. Great to be back in Burbank, California. Robert Goulet ate too many cherry Pop-Tarts.
I just had like, not a flashback, but just like a thing. How like gratitude of just like, hey, remember when we were in the pandemic and we couldn't like, like so many of like the
go
fun
bowling.
stuff, like just like out of safety, like all the gatherings and stuff not happening. Isn't it so great that now we're like in a position where it's like, we're like 4 random people just in a garage talking about stuff. In a studio, sorry.
We're in a studio.
It's
Makes me think about
No,
my
no.
favorite Weezer song. of
It's
all
just like,
time.
hey,
What's that one?
In the Garage.
because I remember,
Remember that
like
song? Anyone? So good.
I remember like 2020, everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, like, is this
Never
just our
again.
life now?"
Yeah.
Right? But like now we're like, "Hey, look at this. We're all here." This is cool.
I never had a day off of work.
Me either.
I worked at the other place, so like
We were in there.
we were there every day.
Yeah.
So like my life didn't actually change
at
that
all.
much.
Yeah.
So like I'd go to do all the things I would normally do, and it's like,
Where is everybody?
where the hell is everyone? This
Why
is
do I have
so-
a spit guard in front of me when I'm trying to talk to my co-host? This
Why?
is silly.
Why is gas 35 cents? What the hell's going on?
Yeah, you couldn't go anywhere.
You want to send this up?
Oh, hang on.
Oh, you're gonna. Ooh, I like that. Okay, gotta keep pumping it. We're gonna use like an ejection seat. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I
Got
got
it.
a helium
That was a
in there,
good
baby.
That was pretty
That
fucking
was a
cool.
good pump.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
I said that wasn't cool.
I'm kind of attracted to that.
That's weird. That's weird.
I
That's
love
weird.
that.
Pick a number, Gary, between 1 and 37.
Isn't it Pride Month? So yeah, it's fine.
37.
I think it
It's
is.
May. It's
30.
June. That's
Oh,
June,
that's
yeah.
next month.
37.
The
I-
37 doesn't exist. Also, what animal would you be? Oh, did you say?
No, I didn't say. I'm still trying to figure. I'm texting the Wing King right now.
You
to
said
figure out.
we'll go with 34.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
that was
Close
the
enough.
latest number.
If
Sorry.
you could cast any actor or actress in your life movie, who would you cast?
Oh, I would cast Nev Campbell as my girlfriend
Yeah,
because
Babe.
I love her.
she's a babe.
Oh, like I thought. Do they have to play you?
Yeah, that's.
They have
Yeah.
to play me.
Yes.
Disney's Tarzan.
Yeah. I was like,
I was all for it.
Am
I
I
was
gonna
like, yeah.
cast my wife?
Yeah.
Like the cartoon Disney's Tarzan would be me, and it'd be like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It would be all these actual actors and actresses, and then me, I would be Disney's Tarzan.
I can get behind that.
Yep.
Kind of like the Chip and Dale's movie.
Why?
Rescue Rangers?
No, there's a new one that came out, and it's like a.
Rescue Rangers 2?
No, it's a new one that came out last year.
Oh,
It's really good.
So it has nothing to do with Chip and Dale?
You know what?
No, they are the main characters.
Jack
in it.
Black can play me in my
Chip
life
and
movie.
Dale,
Okay, who are-
Rangers.
I have no
We
idea.
beat that
who they
on the Twitch stream.
Yes, we did. That was very, very cool.
That was very fun.
So you have to find someone to play you in a
Jason
movie?
Momoa. Yours are so
Like a-
obvious.
like a
It'd be
famous
Jason
person.
Momoa.
No, I want Fat Thor.
Chris
Only
Hemsworth.
because
Oh.
I've never, but no, fat. Like I want that version.
You want fat Chris
He's
Hemsworth?
basically
Oh.
like a more handsome dude.
Why can't I remember his name? Oh my god, that's embarrassing.
It's because Fat Thor trumps all. Wait for it.
Whoa. That's embarrassing. How I couldn't.
Shout out to
remember
OK
his name.
Boomer, by the way. New episodes every Saturday.
Tell us give us a line.
I was gonna say- I was gonna say-
description.
I was gonna say John Candy, but like then I like.
Oh,
was
that's a
like,
good
whoa.
one. That's
Like
a
for
good
me.
Oh,
Yes!
For
Yeah.
Gary, what the
I'll
hell's the
take that.
matter
I
with
think
John?
it's
I knew it was
I
for
love
you.
I was gonna say John Candy. I feel bad that I couldn't remember his name at first. I felt bad that slipped, but who knows?
That's a good
Jack
one.
Jack Black just does everything nowadays, so he could play me. I don't know.
He's pretty good.
pretty
I'd like mine to be Jennifer Lawrence, but in honesty, it'd probably be like Courtney Love.
Both of those would be really good. Though.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian could be mine. She could do it. She can pull it off.
She could
believe
pull
it.
off anything.
Yeah.
She's a lawyer now, isn't she?
Yeah, if you
So
believe.
talented.
This is the movie. Were you guys talking about this movie?
No.
Oh my God!
It's
There's a.
so good. You
How
guys
is
need to
this a
watch
thing?
it.
How did we not know this was a thing?
Which
There's a
Oh,
Chippendale.
Chip it- oh,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah,
about
yeah.
it's about real
Yeah.
life, and then they also put all the cartoons in there.
Oh, I want that. I want that. Yes, I want that now. Yes, I'm gonna go home and watch that.
did you ever watch?
No Twitch stream tonight. Sorry, guys.
What's the gerbil movie? Oh, I used to love it as a kid. The Secret Agent gerbil movie. Oh, what's it called?
Chippendale's Rescue Rangers?
G-Force.
G-Force.
I
That's
actually,
my nickname
I almost
with
had
all
like
the
a
boys. They call me
Freudian
G-Force.
slip there.
Okay, next question. I want to get through a couple more.
you pick
Sorry,
one.
I'm not. What you're saying is very important. So.
Whoa.
That was a little over the top. Did you feel like he wasn't being heard?
Yeah, I don't want
Interesting.
people to feel like they're not heard or
Okay.
listened to. Okay. What do you believe the most important invention of history is?
Oh, come on.
Ooh, digital clock. Like the clock radio.
Yeah, but then you're tied to the man.
I know, but that's something that's important, not necessarily my favorite, because my favorite is the firework.
Well, I thought you were going to say fire. And I
The,
let
the,
that go.
like firework, like the firework
Fire
is
period.
mankind's greatest thing. It's a
This is-
missile, but it's fun.
This is the toughest question ever.
But a clock radio is like every one of us that's watching or is listening to this ever has one either in their pocket or on their bedside table, and it tells them when to wake up, it tells them when to go to bed, but it lets them know when things are supposed to happen. Like you couldn't live your life without one.
Yeah, but that's because
That's because it's important. It sucks.
it sucks.
that we have a construct that's represented by this thing.
Yeah.
But it is the most important one because it allows us
It's
to
like
maintain
the guy who
society.
created this is politics, but the guy who created the 9 to 5, like,
Yeah,
and
fuck that guy.
and he created in like the 40s, and we're still on that fucking train. Like,
It should be the 10 to 3.
it should be the whatever works for your schedule.
Yeah. Get your work done and go home.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's what I used to do.
There's a
We're
lot
not-
of,
no
there's a lot of-
negativity.
There's a lot of things because you can look at it like from vanity. You can look at it in terms of like what saved the most lives. But like, I think we're trying to be funny
but,
too, right?
well, and like to you,
yeah.
like what's important to you?
Toilets are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, not having to like think of how much we take for granted not having to go walk outside every night to a hole
I agree.
30 feet away from our house.
Yeah.
Just so we can shit our pants and then like have to wipe with our hands, right? Like that, like
Yeah.
the modern bathroom is pretty cool.
Can I tell you guys a
Phones
fucking
are cool.
crazy story?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
So last night, I'm at the Coachman Licensed Beverage Room and Casino after Magic.
Hell yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
I don't want to disparage anyone except Subway.
No, not again, bro.
And-
Why?
And
Why
in the
are you putting that negativity out?
and in the bathroom was somebody who had had too much that night.
Too much Subway that night.
And they had committed a
Felony.
butthole related atrocity in their own pants. And then rather than just leave with their shame, you know what they did? Do you know what this person did, Gary?
They
Took
left
off their
pants.
underwear and left it in there. 'Cause it was
They
me.
took off their
Yeah,
pants
I did.
and underwear and shirt and put it in the toilet and tried to flush it.
In the
In
toilet?
the toilet.
How-
Somebody tried to flush their shitty pants down the toilet. What?
Now, I'm going to ask you a question, Uncle Brando.
Dude.
What if I told you that? I guess I'm telling you, I'm not asking you. What if I told you that's not the first time that's happened at Market Mall? As a guy who's been on plumbing calls to that place, and it's happened more than once. People do that.
My mind is currently being blown.
Was the whole place flooded? Did the toilet flood over?
Thank goodness no.
Oh, you got lucky. 'Cause
It was
once
pretty-
that
it
gets
was
in
pretty
there,
full.
it's serious business.
You got a parent leg down the drain pipe? Man.
I don't
I don't know if
know.
I've ever seen a full outfit. Like usually
Yeah.
it's just underwear.
Yeah.
Like, it was like the whole.
Yeah, that's a little much. Maybe I take it back.
I don't even know where the guy went. Because he
Yeah,
took
how do
all
you
his clothes
escape?
off.
How do you
Where'd he
escape?
go?
Yeah, where'd it go?
He didn't see him. He was in the roof, just looking down at you.
The guy will get out.
You know, like,
Clean, and he just, thank God, didn't look up.
Right?
like, did he bring a Bible?
This guy just
This
leaves.
guy in the rafters, just staring down at you.
He's still there waiting for the restaurant to open so he can get out. What?
Okay, we gotta calm down. We're gonna kill Dragon here.
Every time he's on.
I know. This is what happens when he has
It's the
breathing
fun
issues
table.
with the smoke out there and the problem. This is what happens. I know we
also
get him going,
crying.
and then I feel like we're gonna have to resuscitate him.
Just look up and see him.
What's your favorite invention, Gary?
I don't know, man. I have no idea. It's such a like Dragon explained it pretty good. It's such a loaded question. Like it's literally the beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yes.
I'm a fan of toast. I love sliced bread's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Sliced bread is pretty good.
And it is like literally a saying, so it must have some sort of place in that
Instead of chunked
hierarchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly
like
that's
that.
the worst possible answer, but I was like thinking about inventions and every one that you think about. It's always like, this is the best thing since sliced bread. So,
So you got the
gotta have a
original.
swap. There you go.
You got
OG
the
it.
OG one. I
I,
like
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to stick with fire.
Your fire's
I thought
really
fire was a
good.
one.
the fire.
Cars are awesome. How?
Like the wheel.
I was just thinking last night. We were at trivia night on Wednesday. So not Wednesday.
Where?
Trivia.
Bugsies.
Bugsies.
And Smitty's and
Oh, okay.
Love it
That's
there.
small.
Shout out to Brad.
Do you
my
play
main
on the
man.
tap trivia?
Which?
So tap trivia is like all over Canada, and then you get ranked of wherever anybody else
Oh,
is.
I've always
Birmingham's
watched
does
it.
that.
I never joined, but I should.
Oh, you should go.
watch it.
Birmingham's does it.
I was just looking at planes and I was like, how cool are planes?
Planes
Like,
are pretty cool, yeah.
But cars are cool. So thankful that we don't have to walk everywhere. Like we have like vessels that just like can take us anywhere we want. Really, like
Yeah.
realistically.
I kind of like airplanes too, because like we fly to frickin' spite God. No politics, no
Is that
religion.
why we do it?
But they said, "You shall not fly." Oh yeah, watch this, motherfucker, and away we go.
Hey.
I've
Look
never,
at
I've
us
never
now.
thought about getting on a plane, but
Oh, I think that every time I get.
I'll keep that in the back of my mind. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports are pretty cool too. I love sports.
I shouldn't
All
be
the
here,
sports
but
that got
I am.
invented are important.
That's a Gary answer.
Yeah, I love sports and video games.
Yeah.
Give us another
Okay.
question.
Good answer. Good
Okay,
answer.
good answer. Yeah. If you were a king or a queen of the world and could make any rule, what would it be?
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, no dicks, no assholes, bro.
Me too. Don't be a
That's it.
dick.
No.
That's the one.
What did they say in? Did you ever watch The Boys? You watched The Boys, eh?
Yeah.
When what's the main guy? Butcher? When Butcher's son
Butcher.
comes up to him and he's going off to
Why-hoo-wee.
he's going off to be in witness protection or whatever, and he goes, "What did I tell you, son? What's the one thing you have to remember?" And the kid's like, "Don't be a cunt." That's it.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
The world would be.
You could be a
immensely better
narrator in all the books I listen to on Audible. You're good.
place. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, that made me feel really good. Thank
Yep.
you.
You basically narrate during our Twitch stream.
Yeah, you want to hear more narration by
That's
me?
what he does.
Twitch stream.
You should see his
Phenom does
female-
it too,
his
though.
Female
Yeah,
voice is amazing.
I thought that little
Amazing.
kid, "Don't be a cunt," was female, was he?
Jeez. Okay, enough with the C-bombs here, you guys.
Ryan,
Come on.
don't
We're trying to keep it on the rails
Don't
here.
disrespect Ryan.
We're
Okay.
officially at 2 F-bombs and 2 C-bombs. And we
Oh.
still have about 15 minutes to go. This is the Friday Fun Table, where we're just letting it all hang out,
Let's
apparently.
double those numbers.
Rolling into the
I wasn't here last Friday, so we have to make up for it.
All right.
Did you say a rule?
It's tough.
And we agreed. That's fun.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's a solid rule. I'm just like,
Okay.
it's a solid rule. I mean, like, yeah, treat others well. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's a reason that
Be
those are,
honest.
that's like the only rules around here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, don't be a jerk.
Would you
Nice to
rather?
eliminate politics too. I'd like to do that. Just get rid of it all. Everyone in politics is garbage.
Would you rather clone yourself or have an identical twin?
Is that not the same
Neither.
thing?
I don't know. You don't know what you're gonna get when you clone yourself, do you?
Well, are we saying like, is this this
Well, could it
substance
go both?
situation where like my clone is played by an actress that doesn't look anything like me and has a big gap in her teeth, and then eventually turns into a giant mutant with my face growing out of the back of her neck.
I haven't seen it yet. You just ruined it for me.
Identical.
Well, that doesn't happen in the movie.
Oh.
Identical twin all the way. I have some of my best friends are actually identical twins. Identical. Heidi and Rory, thank you. You guys are great. They're the nicest people ever. They're awesome. Identical twins are great.
Some of my bestest friends are twins, bro.
They're awesome. Identical
Yeah.
twins is great. I'd love an identical twin. It'd be cool. Someone to think of it like this. My buddy Dawson. Shout out to Dawson.
Yeah, we love Dawson.
He was telling me this thing the other day that he was thinking about. He was just like, and it's so real. Like your siblings are the only people who've experienced pretty much exactly your life or growing up. Like, so they know they can relate to pretty much every struggle you've ever had because, in a way, they've
Been through it.
in a relative sense they've experienced growing up, right, with you. And so I feel like having someone who's almost identical to you in a way growing up and doing that is like a cool thing that you could share with, right?
This
So,
this book
yeah.
I just listened to had a whole bunch of like quotes in it that you could take and like put on the wall or put on posters. And the one thing that I took from this book that I was listening to was time travel is knowing somebody for a long period of time.
That's a good one. I like that.
I don't know if I like that.
I was like,
What is that time travel?
clearly this guy
Because-
doesn't know what
There's
time
no
travel is.
DeLorean involved at all. Like, that's not time travel, bro. That's just friendship.
It's perspective.
Oh, I have a bad perspective on this, I think. Like, how does that make a time travel?
Well, because you travel in time with this person and you get to see them when they're younger and you get to see them when they're older. And you get to see the travel
going
of
through
time with
life.
it.
But there's
Yeah.
no flux capacitor. There's like nothing.
Well, I guess you're looking too hard into
It's
it.
really slow.
It's like an everyday. It's a real life time travel.
Yeah,
You can't.
Yeah, it is true. I just think the better phrasing would be like, it's just you're living life with them.
No,
Like
we're
that
just-
just makes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
thank
quit
you. Okay.
shitting on my fucking
No, hey,
quote.
it's in the.
Three.
I said it was a great
just-
quote. It's just like
It's in the eye of the
wording.
beholder.
We
It's
gotta.
perspective.
It
It's all
really is.
perspective, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
We
You
can
sit
arm
down-
wrestle later. We both have cut off
No, but
shirts.
I will. I will give you some credit. Not That Kind of Book Club, new show on the network with Les and
Yes.
Reed. They were talking about audiobooks, and they asked the big question that I always chirp you with: is it the same as reading a book? And they both said yes. So I'm apparently in the wrong when I say it's not the same thing.
That's why I didn't come last Friday. I was a little bit butthurt about you saying that I'm not actually experienced the book like the author wanted us to.
Intended. Yeah. I still stand by it, but apparently it's wrong. Like many things I stand by. So I'm okay with it. But the hosts of the book club show agree that it is just like reading. So
Yeah,
you
as
win
long
this
as
round,
you-
you win again, you always do.
As long as you consume it, that's all that matters. Okay, what movie, TV show, video game, book series do you wish had a sequel or prequel made about it?
Which is it? Video games as well.
It could be any of them. And I said, okay, Brando first.
Let me go first. Xenogears. Yes. Oh, Xenogears. That's all.
What
I
is it
want.
called?
Xenogears. It's a
XENO Gears.
Gears. Oh my God! It's got kung fu. It's got giant robots. It's got like politics. It's got religion.
Unfinished.
It's got
game.
philosophy. It's like unfinished, and the person who built it and his wife spent like decades afterwards trying to get like a spiritual sequel going on. Oh my God! It's like I said it last week. It's the War and Peace of video games. It's all I want.
That's pretty cool.
Man, it's so freaking cool.
I'm gonna say Star Wars Battlefront 3 right now because that's been exploding. Star Wars is great. Let's make Battlefront 3 happen. It's exploding in popularity. They just hit their all-time player count, even though the game's been out for like 8 years.
Get some more of those. Get so many loot boxes that the company has to make less loot boxes because people are so mad.
That's it.
EA Sports. It's in the loot
game.
box.
Yeah,
The
but
loot
it's a
box.
rare. The EA had a rare W there where they actually fixed their game, and that's pretty
Good for them.
Yeah.
impressive. When
They don't normally do that, that's for sure. Oh man, a sequel. I have no
Or
idea.
prequel.
Or prequel.
Or a prequel. You know, prequels are so hard to pull off. Eh?
Yeah.
Like
Red
when
Dead
you're
Redemption
trying.
2 is such a good game.
I have no idea. I literally don't have a single one.
What's a
Me
good,
neither.
What's a good prequel? Like a really
Red Dead 2.
I
That's the
think
best,
he
one of
thinks
the
Red-
best video games of all time.
Yeah, but they're like the same game. They just,
Dude,
one leads into
Revenge of the Sith. I love Star Wars 3.
True. But
Everyone
they're
hates
also
it. I love it
technically
because
prequel, but a
it
sequel.
But because it does the biggest job that a prequel needs to do is tell you why 4, 5, and 6 happened.
Rogue
Yeah.
One.
Set everything.
It
up.
just was in the
Star
theater.
Wars, I'll say
Yeah,
Rogue,
there you go.
Rogue One. Yeah, there we go.
Spin-off.
Spin-off, Three's Company.
Oh, what?
He's like, he thought you asked.
Well, I thought you said, what's the best spin-off? It's Three's
Yeah,
Company.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
You actually watch Three's Company, bro?
Everybody's
Okay.
watched Three's Company.
No, I mean like enough for you to be like, yeah, Three's
Yes,
Yeah.
Company.
it's absolutely the
What's
truth.
his name? Jack Tripper?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Susan's not Sarandon.
Susan something. She's also there.
Suthers? Suzanne Summers. Three's Company. You guys, you're too young for that. You remember Three's Company, right?
I never watched it.
Dang.
Sorry,
It's on,
guys.
it's on Tubi right now.
You are right.
So
Though.
good.
You watched
Sorry.
a lot of Three's Company.
Oh, yeah,
I
Three's
thought I was like
Company's
the
a good
only one. All right, Cora, hit us with another one.
One more. Two more? I don't
One
know.
more.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
2 hour show. If you were the lead singer of any band, what band would it be?
So I could be the
Creed. Done.
Can you hear?
When dreaming, I'm guided to a lonely world, time and time again.
You know what? We need to
So
go
good.
karaoke.
So good.
Karaoke is my favorite thing in the
So
world.
would we be the lead singer of the band as it is?
Yes.
And we just get to like see the crowds and the.
You were always the lead singer of that band. It wasn't that person.
The whole space-time continuum is gonna get thrown out of whack.
I'm saying this not because I love their music, but because I think that being at the center of the stage, playing to the crowd would be really cool. And I'm gonna say Metallica.
Ooh.
I think that being at the head of the stage at a Metallica stadium show must be just the biggest rush.
I like
Because
that.
there's so
Yeah.
many people that are just so into what you're doing.
At,
and
at
I think that'd be so
any
cool.
age too. There's like
Yeah.
5-year-olds at concerts
Well,
now. And
I would have
there's-
even taken a step further. Say anyone from the Beatles when they were in their peak.
Oh,
Could you
yeah.
imagine what
Yeah.
what that would have been?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say the Doors.
Okay.
Jimi Hendrix.
I
No,
like
no, not Jimi Hendrix.
Uh,
Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison. Follow the weird naked Indian way.
Yeah.
He's my favorite character in Wayne's World
Two.
too.
Yeah. Very, very good. Man, oh man, there's so many. And yeah, the question is so open.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Like the first thing that came to mind was Slayer, just so I could say F
Ooh.
is Slayer. Love Slayer, but Tom Murray is such an amazing. I wouldn't want to take that away from him. And there's no way I could take Slayer to the levels that he did.
Now what you do in the example, you do.
Man.
Yeah, you do. What's going on over there?
Maggie's just trying to dig.
She's digging in the
She's
grass.
making herself a nice little spot. Just in time for us to finish
He's
up
just
here.
trying to escape.
Yeah, she's making tunnels again.
Shawshank over
That's the
there.
type of question that would change though, like every time. It's like basically asking like, what's one of your favorite bands? You know?
Strong out, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
That's why I said
the Doors are not my favorite band.
No, I know, but they're a band that you must like if you wanted to be the front.
I feel like I would, yeah, back in those days, I feel like, being a lead singer would be, or Fleetwood Mac being one of their lead singers.
Well, what about like, see, if we're gonna go that way, it's like, well, maybe I'd want to be in like a lead singer for like an all-girl band, like Kitty or something like that.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's a
Spice
good
Girl.
band.
Yeah,
I'd
the
be
Spice
posh.
Girls. Yeah.
Veruca Salt. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
one more question.
One
Sure.
more.
What's your idea of a perfect happiness or a perfect? We'll go perfect
One more
happiness.
question. No, next
Aw,
question.
you
That's
guys.
lame.
That's
that doesn't
lame.
make sense. What do you mean a perfect happiness?
Your utopia.
Yeah.
We already answered that. Don't be a C word.
Oh my God.
Thank you. for
Okay,
saying so much.
okay. If you were a transformer, what vehicle would you turn into?
Oh my god. What vehicle would that's a big question. Okay, you guys have to go first while I
Dragon, you go first, because then we're gonna take Frankie right when you're done. No pressure. No pressure. No
I need time to
pressure.
think.
And it has to be a
An
vehicle.
F-16 fighter jet would be pretty cool.
That's pretty
that
cool.
just
Or
Starscream?
still.
Yeah.
Oh.
and Thundercracker and Skyward.
I didn't want to go too
Trying to
deep.
think of like a fun answer that's cool. A 1999 GMC Jimmy.
There it is.
Oh.
I was gonna say the '93 Dodge Shadow, bro. Then I could even be named like Shadow, which would be pretty.
I'd say like, go.
Watch this. I'm going to take it right back to the beginning
There
of
he
the
goes.
questions he asked.
Full
I
circle.
would turn into a fire-breathing Tyrannosaurus Rex, just like my hero, Grimlock.
Brachiosaurus. Thank you for having me today.
Aw.
Thank you, Dragon.
He's so kind.
That's great.
I'd do like an international.
Are you allowing that dinosaur? Because you said vehicle. Right?
Absolutely.
There's Transformers.
Whatever
No, no, I
Brando
know,
wants,
no,
Brando
trust me.
gets.
Trust. I didn't know that. I didn't know that animals were an option.
Okay, so if you could change your answer, what would it be?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I just didn't know.
Yep.
It's important to have all the information.
Brand. Brando gets what he
How
wants.
many? What was the name of the dinosaur transformers?
Dinobots.
Yeah, I was thinking Dinobots.
Grimlock,
Very
Slag, Sludge,
very
Swoop, and
sick.
Snarl.
There he goes. He's an historian, man. I'm telling you. All right, Dragoon, why don't you go ahead and wake Frankie up, and we'll make our way out of here.
Yes, sir.
My man.
What a week.
Crazy week.
What a week.
So busy. So busy. I learned how to do my tax remittances yesterday.
You're still not done tax.
Never stops.
Anything.
I didn't know that. I
Taxes
didn't know it
never
never
end.
stops. I knew like you always have to pay them, but I didn't know like every day you're doing like I was on the phone with the CRA and the bank like 4 times over the last like day and a half.
Oh my God.
It's a horrible time. I
Yeah.
don't know how people do it. Either way. What a week indeed. To Ryan Flaherty, host of Good Sports, the brand new sports show here on the network. Episode 2 is up now. Gage Grassley, this woman, you guys, led the women's Huskies basketball team to a national title. Won the Ken West Female Athlete of the Year, and she's up for the actual USASC Athlete of the Year as well.
Oh, good
It's
for
crazy.
her.
She was in studio, so you can check that out.
That's amazing.
Another amazing interview by Flats. We also checked in Curtis Anderson, my main man. He saved the day on the All the Way Around table. We had no Simon Hyatt, no Coach Comma 2, no Coach Number 1, and we crushed it as he was fresh off of Strip Down on Tuesday night with Equal, which was insane. And we got to recap that, so that was very good. And we got to Phenom as well for being part of that. LB, you want to talk about the hardest working man around here? LB's the guy.
Yep.
He's been here every day. He's cat sitting right now. But my God, that dude is so freaking amazing. Thank you to you, LB, for all that you do as he's taking on these extra shows and he's doing all the extra stuff for it. Brooksy on Monday. Thank you to her, as always, at another great stream as we did Hey You Pikachu. Yeah, Hey You Frig Off is more should have been called because I was getting really mad. We talked to a microphone, and then, of course, Pikachu doesn't listen to you. She's like, Pikachu, eat the food. He's like, no. And then he gets angry at you. It's horrible. But we played it, and it was fun. That's gaming with Brooksy. That is it for this week. We'll be back on Monday, right back at it. Twitch stream tonight, 7 p.m. It will be going down. Brando and Gary Get Good at Games with guests will be in full effect. The Phenom, the Hand, will be voicing along with Uncle Brando and I, and he has to take on a Scottish accent.
And an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
He's good at it though.
see
He's
how he
also
goes.
good at accents, I feel like.
it's gonna be
I've
good.
watched a couple times.
It's a pretty good stream.
Yeah.
Pretty good stream. So with that in mind, remember, we said it all over this show, the importance of doing good things, putting others before yourself, being kind, all the golden rules, karma being very, very real. We tell you this every single day at this time because it's so true. You do good things, they'll start happening to you. I promise you. Have a great weekend!
Don't be a C word, everybody!
That's right. Yeah, yeah.